Yo, what's good people, it's J Cactus, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make a melodic drill beat from scratch. So for someone like Central Cee, I'm going to get straight into this one, but I've only just found out that about 55% of the people that watch my videos are not even subscribed to the channel. So yo, if you're new here, I drop videos every Tuesday and Thursday at 6 PM. So if you're trying to up your production game, then definitely think about subscribing. And for everyone else, just remember that from tomorrow until Monday, I'm going to be running a site-wide sale for Black Friday. So all of my kits are going to be 30% off, and that includes the new 808 MIDI pack and hi-hat MIDI pack for drill. I'll do a giveaway in this video too. I'll pop up at a random point with instructions. So make sure you watch the full video if you want a chance to win them, and let's get straight into it. Alright, cool. So I'm going to be using a guitar for this one. So I want to start with sound selection. And usually when I'm making guitar drill beats, I'll use a guitar in contact. You don't have to use contact banks, but I just find that the quality in these ones are crazy. And when I'm making Central Cee vibes, I usually try and find a guitar that has nylon strings. Usually when you're using nylon strings, you can get more of a Spanish vibe. And if you're using steel strings, you get a bit more of a country vibe. It doesn't mean that you have to use them though. But yeah, the new one that I've got is this picked nylon one. So I wanted to try this out. Usually I'll use Evolution modern nylon, so yeah, it'll probably sound similar but maybe just a little bit of a different sound. And let me go through to some of the presets. I just want something kind of subtle. Let's see what warm and soft sounds like. Yeah, this one will do. I just didn't want something with as much reverb because I'm going to end up adding my own. And then when we go into the piano roll, I think I've got the minor scale selected. Yeah, F minor. So we can work in this for now. Usually I just like to start with finding a chord that I like. And then once you find the chord that you like, you want to separate the notes, because if you're playing a real guitar, you wouldn't play everything perfectly on time. You'd either strum them slightly like this, or you could separate them like this. So yeah, I like to start with the chord first, and let's just find something I like. I like the way that sounds. So I could keep this, copy it, and then maybe do something with the last one. Think I like the sound of this. I think this will work. It sounds catchy enough, so I'm going to hit Alt and S. Or actually, I'm going to hit Alt and R just to randomize the velocity. And then I'm going to move some of them manually just so everything isn't perfectly on grid. So I'm just going to hold Alt, left click and drag some of them. I don't want everything on grid because it's just not natural. Cool, and then from here I can add the bass notes. And then that's our progression. I can copy that. And then from here I want some kind of counter melody. So I'm going to clone this, because what I usually do is just repeat the pattern and then I'll try and play something on my keyboard. If you have a keyboard but you don't really understand music theory or you don't know how to play, what I'd recommend doing is just transposing this melody first. So we've got it in F minor. If I brought everything up to A, now we're working in A minor, so we're only using the white keys. And it just makes it a little bit easier to come up with a counter melody because you don't have to think about the scales too much. You just press the white keys. So you'd record something in or just click the notes in until it sounds right, and then you could transpose it back to where you had it. But let's try some other pitches anyway. I like it in F sharp. Alright, in this section, what I think I might do is just chop this note up. So I'm going to highlight it with Control and clicking, and then Command and U. I'll make the note a bit longer though. Gonna take out some lows and bring some of the bass and low mids down, just so it doesn't clash with the 808. Then some reverb. And then some chorus, just with the mix level brought down. I'm doing that before the reverb too. Around about there. I'm just adding this Echo Boy preset. It adds almost like a pad. And I think I want the Gypsy violin for this one. I haven't used it in a while, and it just sounds sick on every beat. It might have been rinsed, but I don't care. Alright, so for the giveaway, all you have to do is leave a comment letting me know what your favorite instrument is when you're making beats. And then in my next tutorial, I'll announce 3 random winners to get my brand new MIDI packs for free. It's going to be the Icy 808 MIDIs Volume 1 and the Hazy Hi-Hat MIDIs Volume 1. But let's get back into the video. Alright, and the next thing that I want to add is some vocals. And for vocals, I usually use something like Splice, sometimes Arcade. You just want to make sure that you find something either in the same key or pretty close to the key, so you don't have to pitch it too much. So I've got this vocal here. Sounds kind of sick like this already. I just want to add something at the end. And what I like to do sometimes is copy it, make it unique, and then just reverse it. And that might actually work for this one. Could maybe get a different part of this reverse section. And then get this section here, and then I'll just piece these together. Yeah, I think that sounded sick. I just want these vocals to be subtle. They're just going to sit in the background because I want to save room for an artist's vocals. And I was adding them with the violin off because I know they're going to clash with the violin. So when I start arranging it, I'll have the violin in one section with the vocals out and then just swap them around, just alternate them. And yeah, right now I really don't think it needs anything else for the melody. I could layer the guitar chords with something, or when I start arranging it, I could maybe swap them out for a piano. But for now, I'm just going to add in some drums. And I think I want a shaker for this one. And we'll use a MIDI from the new kit. Maybe something a little bit more basic. This one straight away. Alright, I think I've got the pattern down. Alright, so I've added the main drums, and I know I usually whiz through the drums, but basically for the 8/8 pattern, I'm just following the root notes. So going from F sharp to B, back to F sharp, then to C. And then for the slides, I usually either slide up in octaves, I'll slide using the same notes that are in the chord, or I'll slide in semitones. They're like the three main things that I do when it comes to slide. And then as for the length of the slide note, sometimes I'll have it on quarter, sometimes I'll just stretch it out a little bit further. I just play around with the length just until I get the sound that I want. And I want to add some perks now. So for one of them, I'm just going to add another counter snare. I'm just going to set this perk to the right tempo. Then I'm going to get this transition at the end. Alright, cool, and I think that's it for the drums and perks. So right now I'm just going to finish mixing everything. I'll arrange it and then show you the outcome. Alright, so I've finished mixing and arranging the beat, and the only thing that I did different really was I just added plugin from Waves just to bring everything down an octave. Just because, like I was saying with guitar plugins, you can't go that low down on a real guitar, so can't do it in the plugin. So to get it an octave down, you could either render it or use a plugin like this. This is just Sound Shifter from Waves, and then I brought it down a full octave. So yeah, let's just play it from the beginning. Then the counter melody comes in. That's some of the vocal shots. And straight to the verse. So I'm just saving a few things to build up energy. So now we've got the counter melody and the vocals. Just to add variation, I just chopped a few bits up. And then for the bridge, just brought it back down an octave. So this is just gonna easily let an artist know when something's about to change. And I did that little 808 flick too. Yeah, we're coming to the hook now. So I've only used the violin for the hook. Again, having that violin in the hook is just gonna easily separate them. And then back to the verse. And yeah, the rest of it just repeats. And then for the outro, I just left the vocals and the guitar chords, but pitched the guitar down an octave, and then this just fades out. So I hope you liked the video, and I hope you're feeling the beat. And if you missed the giveaway, then just go back through the video because I pop up at a random point with instructions. And yeah, once again, my two brand new kits are dropping tomorrow. It's the Icy 808 Midis Volume 1 and the Hazy Hi-Hat Midis Volume 1 too. They're going to be 30% off until Monday. But if you want another chance of winning, then I'll do a separate giveaway in my Discord. So if you want to be part of the community there, then check the link in the description. But yo, thank you all for watching once again, and I'll see you next time.